Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 2 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies. We have some more office snooping to do here. Let's see. These are all items in the museum collection, when they were received and who they were received by. That sounds useful. Anything on this side? We have a filing cabinet that's locked. We have some nice books. A box that we apparently can't do anything with yet. Okay. Cool clock. Anything over here? There is a printer, which sounds useful. There is a computer and somebody cosplaying who got their picture in the game.
The password must be around here somewhere.
Most likely, yes. Nancy can put her phone there, which is kind of cool. Can we go around this side of the desk? Doesn't look like it. The password must be around here somewhere.
Check. Can't check, can't check. Still have to do that.
Alina's note. Did she give us any information on where the password would be? I don't think so, but we're gonna need it to do pretty much anything. Was it in any of these notes? Interesting. Don't see the password. Is it on here? No, probably not. Is it over here? Is it in this box thing? Probably not. Will she just tell us if we call her? What's your password?
How are things going?
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Why can't I just ask her what her computer password is? That would make a lot more sense. Okay. Oh, Niobe's back.
I have a favor. Can you help me get a closer look at some of the locked up pieces?
Okay, I'll ask.
Thanks.
Do you know much about Greek mythology?
Here, take this, you'll love the myths. They're full of the most amazing insanity. I'm glad we don't live in that world, for the most part.
Okay, so it tells about all of the gods and goddesses. We got Zeus, Hera, Aphrodite, Apollo, Ares, Artemis, Athena, Demeter, Dionysus, Hades, Hephaestus, Hermes, Hestia, and Poseidon. Cool.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm sure that will be useful for figuring some things out. Like maybe a password, for example, to a computer that we need. Let's maybe just go meet the rest of the people. I mean, we can do some more exploring. We can always figure out a password later. Down here into this theater area.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure, what do you need?
Niobe wants to make a high-resolution image of the items in the coin display.
What for?
She has this montage plan for when Demeter is bargaining with Hermes. She'll offer him money, jewels, none of which will work, obviously, but we wanted to project the image.
Okay, how can I help?
See if your boss will let us get a closer look. Obviously, we'll follow protocol to the letter.
It seems like a lot of work went into production. Why only one show?
One show? Who said that?
Niobe.
Poor Niobe. I bet she wishes it was just one. She's so scared, all she sees is opening night. We're here the whole week.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
Still, even just a week of shows doesn't seem like much. What else can we look at? What's over here? Trapdoor? Cool theater. Why is there no music playing? What is up with that? Options. Music. It's weird that there's none. Huh. Interesting. Okay, backstage. Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm Nancy. You must be...
Hermes, God of charisma and handsomeness. But the mortals call me Grigor.
Nice to meet you.
The same. What's your role?
I guess I'm playing the part of the museum assistant.
Then why don't we become friends?
I'm open to that.
More than friends?
Less open to that.
Boyfriend at home?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That doesn't affect the average.
Do you know anything about the stolen art?
Too much.
Why's that?
When it went missing, the police had a long talk with all of us.
That's news to me.
We didn't want it to become a bigger deal than it needed to be. We all agreed to answer their questions. Melina turned over the tapes, and we turned over our keys and let them search our hotels and cars.
So if you're all here, it's safe to assume they didn't find anything.
I got the sense it was just a formality searching us.
What's your role in the production?
Too many things.
Is that usual?
Yes, but things are a little more intense this time.
Because there are so few of you?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you have a larger support crew?
Generally we do. But because the background checks were really extensive, we didn't have time to worry about anyone other than ourselves. To answer your question, I work the lights and the stage cues. I make sure we've got the right scripts. Then I do my best to keep us from killing each other.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
It's really interesting that they have to play a role and also do backstage work. I've been in many plays, and that's extremely difficult. Lights and cues. All light cue changes in fly system weight settings originate with Xenia in script notes. Cues will be signed off on by Xenia and Grigor. The wings don't actually do anything, Xenia. Look into automation of light cues. Xenia keeps adding to Hermes' role. At this point, I can barely make the cues between scenes. Hermes presents Persephone and Winter starring Hermes. Why does Thanos keep having his lines cut? At this point, I'm carrying the show. This isn't Hermes' story. What gives? Maybe Xenia can explain. Interesting. Personal notes. Password required.
Definitely need to figure out what to do here before I try anything.
Paradox, Eureka, Logic, Crocodile, Ocean, Python, Tragic, Echo, Lyric, Hero, Gymnasium, Irony. Okay, that probably has something to do with the password.
Stay away from that. It'll kill you.
What exactly am I staying away from?
That's the fly system. It controls the scenery and the curtains, and it'll kill you.
I'll be careful then.
I'll just touch it when you're not watching. Also, I'm going to look in your bag since you left. Persephone and Winter production draft. So this is the script, and it's really long. And when I say really long, I mean like really long. I could sit here and read it to us, but we'd be here for the entire length of a video. We might need to save that for later, because I'm sure we'll need to look at it at some point in great detail. These are clearly codes. We can't look at anything more. Do I just mess with the system again? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
What was that? Can you pretend, just for a day, that we're a professional troupe? Just for me! Surprise! There's no one back here! We go live in mere hours. Hours! Do I need to remind you what is riding on tonight's show? Everything!
Snoop Xenia's stuff on her table. Well, she's very occupied and very crazy. Sure, let's do that. Xenia has notes and puzzles.
I should assemble the image.
That we apparently unlock. Gonna wait on that.
I wonder if Xenia's notes will come in handy.
So these are Xenia's notes of the script, which maybe we should read this. Control remote stored backstage 18355. Lift only activates by remote when standing directly on it. So we can go on a lift apparently with that code. Production notes the current production must take advantage of the theater's recent remodel. The state of the art Revolve stage allows entire sets to fly by replacing the central stage edifice via hydraulic lifts. To promote the stage's unique abilities, Pinaque's design has been contracted to construct each set well in advance of the production. Performers will receive safety briefings by Pinaque staff. The dangers presented by the elaborate set must be evaluated with every blocking and cue change. Persephone in winter will follow Persephone's descent into Hades. Each set will represent a different stage of her journey. Oh boy. Balance fly system weight values. Sculpture base is 24. Sculpture is 40. You know what? Instead of just writing these down, I'm going to take a picture of them. So then you guys don't have to watch me write them down. Let's see. From atop Mount Olympus, Zeus presides over the lives of gods and mortals alike. Deep below Greece, Hades, king of the dead, waits for his queen alone in the land of the dead. Persephone, daughter of harvest, goddess Demeter, knows nothing of what's to come. Hades stalks enraged. Zeus, you are not wise to make me wait. You may rule these men and women in that brief moment of life, but I rule all that you have lost, and one day perhaps I will be your king. Give me a queen. Hades drops spot on Hermes, perch on altar. Hermes will be encouraged to work the crowd, establishing himself as not only the messenger, but also a modern guide of those unfamiliar with the stories of Olympus. Want to know a secret? Are the seats packed with the dead? Should I line you up and punch you down into the land of the dead? Well, do you want to know a secret? So polite. Oh, I mustn't talk at the theater. Curses for all the gods. I've gone and broken the fourth wall. But no bother. Your beloved real world is itself theater. You're used to pretend, used to believing what you want to believe. Project Olympus Clouds. Project Olympus Clouds? For the next 90 minutes, I will be telling you lies, and you will agree they are the truth. That's actually more or less what's printed on my business card. He produces a card from his robe, reads, Hermes, messenger to the gods, certified liar, founder and CEO of Olympic Scandal magazine, inventor of gossip. I'll be handing these out after the show. Mercury keeps poaching my clients these days. Roman gods, pfft, cheap knockoffs. Bacchus is a cool guy, and the rest forgeries of our greatness, except no substitutions. Now, as I was saying, do you want to hear a secret? Yes. I'm also the guide to the underworld, Hades, the old Greek soul closet. Little known fact about being dead, death is very boring. Not much happens in Hades. It's just a lot of souls being dead in chairs, being dead at breakfast, dead souls just wandering about. That's the gist of it. I mean, every 4 years we have our own Olympics, but we've yet to fully figure out soul physics. Archimedes is doing his best, but we're still no closer to finding the pole vaulters. They just, phew, went, just gone. Quite floaty and dearly missed, like spice ships at sea. So you must understand my interest was piqued when I discovered the underworld exploding with news, curiosity, intrigue. A mysterious young woman was coming, so beautiful, so sad, so frightened. Yet those were not the qualities that drew the land of the dead to watch her every move, no. What moved them so was that this girl was alive. Lights dim. I have a tragic tale to tell, a story of 3 gods who conspired and fought over the fate of one lost girl. It's a story I've told before. Sometimes the maiden Persephone returns home, escapes from Hades unscathed, and sometimes the dark forces of the underworld prevail. Zeus, how does the story end? Thunder, Persephone enters. Cyan? Mintha? I'm going to take a picture of this. Cool. Persephone is unaware of Hades. I feel bad about this, I do. It is in fact my fault. Who speaks? Hermes. What news from Demeter? No, child, your mother did not send me. She is no doubt inventing a new shrub or what have you. Then why are you here? I have come to keep a promise. What have you promised? I'm sorry to say, you. Promised what of me? Your hand. No! Let go of me. Be quiet. You will be my queen. You can have me when my spirit enters your kingdom, not before. You have no choice, my queen. Hermes, help. I'm afraid I can't. Tell my mother. I suspect she knows. Snow. Yeah. Scene 3, light cues. I kind of just think I should take a picture of anything that she wrote in red. Like, it's probably important. Demeter's field. Demeter stands frozen in fear, hands twisting the hem of her gown. She faces out into the audience, seeing nothing. Yep, this is the worst part of the job. I always forget that special relationship between reaping and sowing. Is there an irony in this moment? I said. I said? I sad? What? Take photo. I heard what you said. I knew what you had done the moment he set his hands upon her. Bring her back to me. I'm afraid I can't. Bring her back to me. She's gone, Demeter. You knew the day was approaching for her to leave you for her husband. I will not lose her to the land of the dead. I'm afraid to say she's already lost. She has not been lost, she's been betrayed. Daughter, hear me, daughter. More notes. Okie dokie. Let's take a picture of those. Mother, where are you, mother? Persephone, hear my voice. Mother, are you near? I don't want to stay. I want to be home with you. I want the vineyard. I want the sun and the stars. Please, please, help me. Hear my voice. Do not sleep. Do not eat or drink. Do not accept this fate. Mother, if you can hear me, help. Don't leave me. Another picture. So many pictures. Persephone, do not give up. I will come for you. Keep your eyes fixed on life. Keep your heart full and your thoughts strong. Your mother can hear you. She can? But there is nothing she can do to help you. Why are you doing this? I offer you a crown and great power. A pittance compared to what you have stolen from me. Stolen? What good is a crown if I can never again walk through rain or taste the distilled sun knotted in the vineyard? What good is a throne? I want the warmth of a hand in my own. I want a child to teach what I've been taught. I want the life you've stolen. It would have belonged to me soon enough. You have stolen my friends. I could bring them to you now. No! You will see them too, some soon. Some will remember you, and some will grow to forget who you were. You have stolen my mother. You will learn to forget her. I will never be your queen. You will. If you do not, I leave you alone with the dead until you beg me to bring you home. I've already lived beyond the count of years. I know how to wait. But tonight you will sit at my table. You will sit on your throne. I will not. You have no choice. I decide. You obey. Oh my gosh, this is a long script. How are you not cold? It's cold, very chilly, pretty nippy indeed, my friend. The big Z is not feeling chatty, I see. Could that be because I convinced you to marry off Demeter's daughter and now she's destroying life as we know it? That's probably it. I hate it when you're angry. Makes swans even more untrustworthy than they already are. Typo. Hades, that gets less effective as time goes on, you know. What I'm getting here is that you want me to fix the situation. Fine, call Hades. Some people say that death has a twisted sense of humor. I assure you, death has no sense of humor. Hermes, speak of the Greek analog of the devil, and the Greek analog of the devil appears. Shut it. I would love to shut it, but I need clarification on which I must shut to make you happy. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut you in an airless cell under the river's fire. There it is. Zeus! I'm afraid this one's on me, darling. The big guy is peeved. Have you noticed that you've been getting a bit more boat traffic these days? The harvest is always strong. You're about to run into some economics of scale issues. Speak plainly. Demeter has frozen the world. You're about to be swimming in corpses. I'm prepared. We're not so much. I have taken my queen, the queen you gave to me. Whoa, introduced, not gave. Is there a difference? I guess it depends on the culture and the era, and if one party is a nymph and the other party the second most powerful god. First, I rule all men. He rules only those who obey. I bring all men to their knees. I've always said that. I said that just earlier. You are great, but you're giving back your queen one way or another. Zeus! Listen, let's calm tensions. The god economy has not been great. We're not in the shape to have a god war here. Let's be civil. Civility is weakness in practice. Practice makes perfect? Sort it out with Demeter. Persephone is my queen, and so she will remain. I suppose I'm left to deal with this, but I also suppose this is more or less my fault. I'm having a me day. Project a green field slowly leached of color. Hermes, Demeter, you have my sympathy, and you have mine, Hermes. She was here when he took her. Do you want to know how I know? Of course, my dear. The grass dies under my feet. Do you see the color drain from the hills? Can you hear the cracking of the leaves, the crunch of dead bones, the drum-tight skin of soil gone cold? We all do. As do I. This is not my will. Persephone is safe, this I promise. The fruits and grasses, do you know how they came to be? They come in dreams. Each night I dream. I dream of being new and small, warm in the soil, wet with rain, slowly waking as the warm face of Helios fills my soul with restless joy. I begin to listen, moment by moment. I become aware of the unknown world above. I feel the wishes above the grass. The hare wishes for clover. Perhaps I will grow to be clover. The man wishes for an olive tree to grow near his home. Oh, if I could be an olive tree, I would. And when I wake and step into the day, my dreams take root. It is not what I do, it is who I am. When Persephone was growing inside me, she joined me in my dreams. We grew together in the soil each night. In those dreams, I taught her how all things grow. Seed by seed, we'd grow strong into the sky together, and when I woke, she continued to dream. The night before she was born, she appeared as the girl I had yet to meet, and she took me by the hand. She led me toward a tree I had never seen before. It was small and wild, a spray green dotted with red bulbs. She plucked the strange new fruit for me. It was her creation. It was her gift to me. She is a very special young woman. I understand how you must feel. You don't understand. Now again she's in my dreams, only now she's slipping into death. Where we're not quiet seeds waiting to bloom, we're prisoners clawing through stone. Every night I dream of digging down, tearing the very earth apart with my hands until the bones break. The skin rubs away and I've bled all the blood left in me, and at last when I break through, I reach down for her. I feel her fingers, her reaching out as desperately as me, and I pull with every bit of strength I have, and when I wake, when I step out into the day, I see that I have only pulled more death into the world. I don't know how to make the dreams stop. You have to let her go. These flowers don't die. All else dies, but not these flowers. That is how I know she was taken from me here. Until she returns, all life will frost and crumble, torn down to dry bone and rock. The wind will spit dust, but these flowers will never die. Think of Persephone. Is this what she would want? You have no right to speak of what she would want. Demeter, please think of all the living things. What if she is dreaming with me, but when she wakes she finds that she has pulled more life into the underworld? If that is so, let all living things die so she will never be alone, never feel far away from love. And when it is done, when it is all done, maybe then I will be allowed to cross the burning river. Zeus will never allow you to carry out this plan. He has no control over me. He can be persuasive. How can he stop me if I can't stop myself? We will be reunited in life or in death. It makes no matter to me. Can you feel the chill? The white winds of Olympus's peaks are descending into the valleys below. The rivers glaze with mud and ice. Hades has stolen my life. I will steal his death. Bring her back, or I swear I will. Tell me what I can do. Go to Hades. A bit rude, aren't we? See that Persephone does not sleep. See that she does not eat. You have my word. She doesn't have my word, but she has given me an idea. But first, raise your hand if you've died before. No one? Leave the house once in a while. I'll give you the short version. Being dead tends to be the very end of the line. The least common phrase in any language is, I died, but then. But the thing is, fair maiden Persephone is not dead. She's seated in death's waiting room. She's thumbing through Death Monthly, but she has yet to take the plunge into the great unbeing. She doesn't have my word, but she has given me an idea. But first, raise your hand if you've died before. No one? Leave the house once in a while. Why is that repeated? That's 100% repeated. What? Where the hope resides, I'm not so certain. I'm going to have to chorus this one. Please speak your search phrase clearly. Chorus is currently indexing the entirety of human thought and experience. What is the best way to cheat death? Did you mean, what is the best way to meet Beth? No, what is? Chorus Index has found 2.6 Beths currently living near your location. Death, what is the best way to cheat death? I want to steal Hades' bride back from him. I want to steal Hades' bride back from him returned one result. Would you like to hear this result? Yes. You may continue to your content following this word from Delphic oracles. Doom, doom, a great quaking. The judgment of the gods falls upon you like shadow. Delphic oracles, reminding you that maybe it's a bad idea to kill that stranger you meet on the road. Are you done? Cheating Death, a beginner's guide. Do your worst. Please listen to all options before making a selection. If you wish to cheat death in a liar duel, say liar. If you wish to buy your way out of Hades, say coin. If you'd like to take advantage of vague loopholes, say law. Law. Chapter 1. Oof, this is long. Hades, what do you want? Coin, gold, I will give it to you. If you only want a bride, I will find one for you. Understand me, Hades. Understand me, Zeus. I will give gladly all but what you have taken. It is not yet revealed that Persephone is chained to the throne. Look at her. Does her love not move you? Her grief, doesn't it reach into your chest and grip your heart? I hear every wail, garments rent, teeth gnashed, curses spit at my name. It will pass. My mother will never forget me. She will, and you will watch. You will see her forget you, bit by bit, until you are just a whisper. No, Persephone tries to stand, the chains pull, snap her back down. You will sit until the years grind you from her thoughts, and only then will the chains binding you loose. And I promise you this, when you see your own mother forget your name, when you see her fill the world with life again, though she swore she never would, then you will know the weakness of the living. You will give thanks and praise to Hades that I have given you such power. Never, no, my queen, always. Don't leave a supplicant hanging, my queen. I'm nobody's queen. If that's true, you're in the wrong chair. Hermes inspects more closely. Chained to the wrong chair, I see. Have you come to mock me? I come bearing a gift. Hades hands her a pomegranate. From your mother. This is too sickly. Her hand never touched this fruit. All right, I lied. You did come to mock me. You've put me in quite a terrible position. If you stay, your mother will destroy all living things, and if you leave, Hades will raise an army. If all is lost, let me die above. But all is not lost. Olympus, Hades, and Persephone stand before the unseen Zeus. It is done. Say goodbye to your mother, my queen. You will not see her again until the mountains fall. This is your chance, my darling. Greece awaits your decision. A gift from Zeus to the bride, the fruit she herself dreamed into the world. Blessed half by Demeter and half by Zeus, assured kind passage to the world below. Although Persephone will give up her life, she'll be spared the panicked fits of death. She'll eat 12 seeds, one for each month, and in her dreams she'll slip below, and in waking she'll find herself a queen. Now, my queen... Mother, forgive me. She eats the seed. Please, please stop. She takes a handful of the seeds. It is done. Persephone drops through the lift, exits. The earth will freeze. Let it freeze. And in time, let it thaw. What did you do? 4 seeds missing, and your bride crosses the river as we speak. Thanos wants to leave a personalized message for our VIPs. Need to make sure they have a key to the poster out front. End Act 1. Good golly, that was a long script. Now we can keep it and use those notes later. Thanos, a natural performer, playing Hades. Xenia, lots of experience. Niobe, seasoned set designer, taking stage as Demeter. And Grigor Karakanos, also a lot of experience. Cool. Grape juice from Warnings at Waverly Academy. I think that's everything.
Haven't done that.
Snoop through Xenia's stuff? Oh well. Well, I'm going to leave this part right here. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.